Just now in the process of being able to speak to Luton Town manager Nathan Jones. It's difficult to know where to start with that 90 minutes. I'm not sure I can even remember everything that's happened, but ultimately it's disappointing that the Hatters haven't progressed to the final, but so proud of the way the players have played today.
Yeah, look, it's difficult because I've had such disappointment at the minute, and I feel like my heart's been ripped out, if I'm honest. But ultimately, I'm so proud of them in terms of what they give me everything. It's just a little bit of naivety at the end has cost us. And in big games, one on big moments, and that was a moment that we just should have. We at least should have seen the game out 2-2 and gone to pens, but a bit of naivety has cost us in the end.
I mean, you say a bit of naivety, but let's not take anything away from the strike. There's not many keepers that potentially would have saved that, is there?
No, look, it's a great strike, but when they go 2v1, we know that they're going to take short corners because me and the people of the club watch a load of games. So we show them they're going to do short corners when they send two out, to put two out. So we know that. Then we know he's left-footed and comes inside, he's danger. So what we do is we only send one out, we let him come in on his left foot, so we give him every opportunity to score that goal. It's a wonderful strike, it really is. But there's so much that could have been prevented before that, and that's the frustrating thing.
Let's try and start at the beginning. I'll work our way through the game. A bright start. Jake Gray had an opportunity. Looking back from what I've seen on the replay, it looked as though he's kicked it down into the ground. That's taken the power off it and enabled the keeper to make the save.
It was a great start. It's a great opportunity. I think that, look, there's a lot of opportunities in the game. I think if that had been 5-5, it wouldn't have been a sort of a lucky scoreline, if you like. But we didn't take that chance. Then they scored from a set play. And I think they've scored not far off 2 or 3 of their goals from set plays, or two of them anyway. So we didn't handle that all night, and that's symptomatic of games when we've had big games. But I'm just disappointed. I'm really disappointed, and I said I am proud of them, but I'm just disappointed because we could have done so much more. Are
you disappointed? It sounds like you're disappointed with the way that you've lost the game in the end, with the first goal, the players lying on the floor, the last goal you've just discussed.
Look, we coach them, but there's certain things you just do your jobs. When you mark it on the edge of the box for a corner, you have to mark. When the ball comes in, you have a man, you have to dominate your man. When they send 2 out, you send 2 out because we do it all the time. And those little things cost us again in a big game, big game. And it was heartbreaking from coming back to 2-2. You think, right, and we'd made real positive substitutions, so we were having to readjust again. And then to concede in the manner we did so quickly after, I just feel like my heart's been ripped out. I really do.
The second half, you made a change at half-time. You brought Luke Gambin on and Jack Senior was replaced. Was that purely tactical to change things around?
Yeah, it was tactical. We weren't aggressive enough. They were winning the first ball, so we weren't aggressive enough. And it's not like they're a big side. So we weren't aggressive enough, so we put Glenn back into that. We felt that there was opportunities for us to play and to pass through them. So that's why we went a little bit more technical with Pelly instead of Glenn. And look, we did. I thought we were the better side second half, apart from counter-attacks. We were committing to try and get back in the side. We were the better side, but look, they're a good side, and I wish them all the best. They've won the game, and I said they're a good side. They're in good form, and it's the second year they've gone to Wembley, so there's no coincidence, you know.
There was a chance at 1-0. I think it's Isaac Vassell with a diving header, possibly. We couldn't really see from here. Cleared off the line. Everybody appealed. Your thoughts? Have you had a chance to see a replay?
Yeah, it looks like it's over the line. I mean, but look, we've had to slow it down and to think to get any kind of visual on it. So that ref and linesman weren't going to be able to see it. But the ref was quite picky tonight in terms of where he was and a lot of stuff that he gave. And we felt he was slowing momentum down quite a lot. But apart from that, I don't think they could have got that decision 100% right either way, you know.
And then a moment that was absolute heartbreak, because at the time we looked as though we were getting back into the game. A shot come cross, whatever it was, from the right hand side. Pelly's gone to block it and it's just looped over the keeper. Nothing really that you can fault either player, the keeper or Pelly there.
Well, you can, because the build up in it, I can see something and I'm screaming because he's inside. We're vacating areas and the danger man's there, and it's something we've flagged up because it happened to us. I think it wasn't a Carlisle goal. I think it was a goal here. We flagged up on certain things like that we defend the 6-yard box, but the danger's in front of them. So look, the goals are so avoidable from our point of view because it's stuff that we do and stuff we work on. It's just disappointing. So the more I keep on about it, I'm just going to go further into the mire, if I'm honest. So I'm gutted. I'm absolutely distraught. They gave me everything. I'm proud of the group I got because they do give me everything. We got back into it, which would have made it a rousing night. And I'm just getting, we couldn't see it. We see it out.
I was going to say, let's try and pick us all up, because I've nearly got a tear in my eye that thought of missing out as well. But it showed the determination. The supporters got behind the club, they got behind the players out there. They kept battling, and eventually that goal did come, and that just seemed to reinvigorate everybody. And you know, we were on top in the second half, and Isaac got the goal after Jake Gray, and I credit to Luke Gambin with the quick free kick.
Yeah, and as I said, we've had enough chances to have scored 3 or 4 ourselves. You know, we have had chances, we've created chances. We know we're a good side when we play with tempo and we're on the front foot and we're winning headers and we're dominant in things that we do. But we've got to be like that all the time. We can't just sit back and we can't just wait for things to happen, and that's what we kind of did. But look, when we're at it, we're a good side. And I said the crowd were magnificent tonight. It was a real good atmosphere, and I thought we had given them something special when we got back to 2-2. But revert back to what we were saying about the naivety again.
Well, let's keep positive now, Nathan. So that 2-2, Danny Hilton, 20th goal of the season. He came over and celebrated with you. It meant an awful lot to him, and it meant an awful lot to everybody supporting Luton around the world tonight to get it back on level to 2-2, because we deserved it.
Yeah, we did, and I said, look, we have deserved something out of the game in terms of our all-round play and everything we did. And I'm delighted for Danny to get 20. That's a big milestone for any striker, and we're still 13 games to go yet. And I said it's going to be a real good end to the season, because I said now we've got one thing to concentrate on, and we have to go after that. It's a good night last night in terms of results and stuff, so it sets us up. But now we can't be a hard luck story. We can't be naive. Now we have one goal where we go after something, and now we have to have a clinical edge to us. We have a killer instinct to us, and any side that comes here or any side that we go to, we must put to the sword, because that's our one goal from this season.
And I think it would be only fair to mention one particular player tonight. He got man of the match from the sponsors, the goalkeeper Matt Macy. We perhaps haven't seen him needing to be called into action for shot stopping too much in the games he's played for so far, but tonight some excellent saves.
No, he was outstanding, and to be fair, I mean, it's ironic because we spoke to him this week and he said, he played against Doncaster, played against Plymouth, who were the top 2 in this league, and he said he couldn't remember when he had as little to do in 2 games, even in Arsenal's development team. So it's a credit to how we've been defending. Tonight he was called upon because they're a good side. They are a good side, and they've been together a while. Manchester, their 4th year in charge, and they've strengthened well. And they are a good side. So he was needed tonight, but you know, that's why we brought him here, and I'm pleased for him.
As a supporter of the club, I know the emotions I'm going through with the disappointment and frustration tonight that we're missing out. I can only begin to imagine what's also happening in the dressing room. How difficult is it going to be to pick them up in a shorter space of time, having played on a Wednesday in preparation for Saturday's game at Yeovil?
No, it won't be difficult, you know, because this is our one goal this season is to get promoted, and that's what we have to do. And it's a wonderful opportunity on the weekend. Look, when we had an emotional cup tie here with Aston Villa, and we played Yeovil, and it was a Wednesday, and we played Yeovil 2 days later, really, and we lacked a bit of energy. We can't afford to do that, because we've got a free week next week, so we'll rest them up. But they've got to be ready again to go on Saturday, because it's a big game.
Well, thank you for your time, Nathan. Cheers.
Just one more on Yeovil. Looking forward to going back and seeing you form a club again.
I'm looking forward to getting 3 points, and I'm not, you know, there's no sentiment or anything now in terms of when we go back there. No, and I'll see some good people there, but look, I'm just concentrating on football, really. That's all.
That's great. Cheers.